Ladies and gentlemen, we'll soon begin the vow renewal of Daniel and Mariana. The couple have requested that you be present in the event and enjoy this special occasion with them, and that you resist the temptation of taking your phones out. I request at this point in time that you turn your phones off. There is a photographer here and he will share the photos with you at the end of the ceremony. I now ask that you stand and we welcome our couple, Mariana and Daniel. Thank you. Be seated. My name is Robern Hinchliffe and I'll be Daniel and Mariana's celebrant today. On behalf of Mariana and Daniel, I'd like to welcome you to their vow renewal ceremony. It is today that they celebrate with you, their family and friends, the renewal of their vows that they took back on their wedding day in Spain. Today is a celebration of their love and friendship. Daniel and Mariana are delighted that their closest family and friends could be here today to help them celebrate their love for each other. They have some very close friends who have travelled from Spain and London to be here today. Daniel and Mariana would like you to know that this means a lot to them that you have come so far. They would especially like to thank Mariana's parents, Mario and Lola, and sister Olivia, for travelling here from Spain. There are some very special people that Daniel and Mariana would like to acknowledge today. Firstly, they would like to acknowledge and thank both of their parents. Daniel's parents, Bob and Kate Smith, and Mariana's parents, Mario and Lola, for their love and support throughout the years. Both sets of parents have welcomed each other into each other's families. They speak fondly of the wonderful celebration at Daniel and Mariana's wedding in Spain. It was a very special time for both families, and they spent a significant amount of time together to celebrate Daniel and Mariana's marriage. Daniel and Mariana would also like to acknowledge their grandparents, who have all passed away but have a significant impact on their lives. Both of them have shared some very special stories about the times they spent with their grandparents. Daniel in particular reflected on how much his grandfather Joe meant to him, and he was glad that he had the opportunity to visit him at Christmas before Granddad Joe passed away in January. Daniel and Mariana would like to acknowledge their grandparents, who have all passed away but have had significant impacts on their lives. Both of them have shared some special stories about times they spent with their grandparents. Daniel in particular reflected on how much his grandfather Joe meant to him, and he was glad that he had the opportunity last Christmas to visit Granddad Joe before he passed away in January. Both Daniel and Mariana would know how fortunate they have both been to have known their grandparents and to have spent quality time with them. They are both going to light a candle now in memory of their grandparents, and it will burn throughout the ceremony so that they know that they are here in spirit with us. So if you'd like to come over here, candle for you and a candle for you, and you're going to light this one and you're going to light this one. I'll just light your candles. Real love between a couple is perhaps the highest experience that anyone can have. Such love reduces selfishness, deepens personalities. Above all, it gives new purpose and meaning to life. The demonstration of real love is evident with Daniel and Mariana. They have made a commitment to each other that is very special. Both are very committed to their families and are prepared to make sacrifices for each other to be able to live in the same country. Their love story started when Daniel moved to Spain to study engineering. It is here that he met Mariana while he was working in a bar. They have both have a love of cycling and dancing and have had many, many adventures in Europe. Daniel and Mariana married in Spain recently, and today we are celebrating their marriage. The experience of their love touches us all, and it's fitting that we celebrate their happiness. This ceremony gives public recognition to the private experience of their love. At a different level, we share in it, we rejoice for them, and we support them. Marriage means the greatest intimacy between two people, and this closeness should not diminish but stimulate each partner to grow as an individual. Our responsibility of each marriage partner is to be the guardian and encourager of the other's need to be alone, to develop their own talents and qualities. Daniel and Mariana know that a relationship of real love can never be taken for granted, but can only survive and grow when both partners maintain the will to openly and sensitively develop their relationship as equals. It is in this spirit that they now stand before us. Marriage is the companionship, help, consideration, and love that husband and wife ought to have for each other. Within the framework of commitment and loyalty, marriage enables the establishment of a home where, through tolerance, patience, and courage, the love and affection of a man and a woman may deeply develop, and it will become a lasting relationship. By being present here today, we rejoice for them and we support them. Marriage means the greatest intimacy between two persons, and this closeness should not diminish but encourage each other to grow as an individual. Our responsibility of each partner is to be the guardian and encourager of the other. I would now like to invite Daniel's sister, Penny Smith, to come forward to read from the words from a poem written by Elizabeth Browning, How Do I Love Thee? Penny, could you come forward, please? Just stand over here. That's it, and face the audience. Thank you.
How do I love thee, but love thee better after death?
Thank you, Penny. We're now going to come to the part of the ceremony where we're going to ask the couple to renew their vows. Marriage gives great strength to our lives. We can all see how much you love each other and the seriousness with which you take this important commitment. Because you believe that the family and friends gathered here today will support you in your marriage, you will now, before them, renew your vows, doing so with the utmost trust in your future together. Daniel, will you make your vows to Mariana?
Mariana, I take you to be my wife, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our friendship and love you today, tomorrow, and forever. I will trust you and honour you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. I will love you faithfully, through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy. What may come, I will always be there, as I have given you my hand to hold. So I give you my life to keep.
Thank you, Daniel. Mariana, it is now your turn to make your vows to Daniel.
Daniel, I take you to be my husband, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our friendship and love you today, tomorrow, and forever. I will trust you and honour you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. I will love you faithfully, through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy. What may come, I will always be there. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep.
Thank you. To remind us that the two lives that have been joined together today were created by their families, Daniel and Mariana's mothers will light a unity candle. This candle represents the joining of two families. We're going to use the candles that were lit at the beginning of the ceremony to light the unity candle. So ladies, if you could come forward, please. And one's gone out. Okay, do you want to light your candles? Ladies, if you want to take your seats again, please. Lovely. Daniel and Mariana, you have renewed your vows today with your family and friends as your witnesses. You have reconfirmed the special promises that you made to one another. Nurture your marriage, your love, and your friendship. Family and friends, I know that you will join with me in wishing them happiness today. Daniel and Mariana, please celebrate with a kiss. Family and friends, before we conclude the ceremony today, I remind you that pre-dinner drinks will be served on the veranda and the formal proceedings will begin at 6:30 p.m. in the restaurant. The photographer has asked that all guests gather at the bottom of the stairs after the ceremony so we can have a group photo. Family and friends, on your behalf, I'd like to congratulate Daniel and Mariana on their marriage. Daniel and Mariana, you have reaffirmed your love for each other today, surrounded by your family and friends. They share with you your joy in your marriage. Celebrate your union while maintaining your sense of freedom and individuality. Uphold and affirm the other, who they are and what they want to be. Nurture your marriage, your love and your friendship. The best is yet to come. Family and friends, please stand and join with me in congratulating Daniel and Mariana.